This is Krupali Patel. I am second year student of a law school and I am here to tell you guys about case laws. So I am going to start this new series. I already posted about it, but I am going to tell this in my very first video of this series. I am starting this new series where I will tell you about different case laws from different subjects. There would be law of contracts, law of torts with different topics. So I will be starting with law of contracts, and the very first topic would be offer and acceptance, of course. So yeah, let's get into it. So guys, in this video I have used English because I think that most of the people would be understanding it better, because not all of you know Hindi. But at the same time, I personally think when I explain in Hindi, I'm better at it. A lot of people understand it better when I explain in Hindi. A lot of my friends said that I teach better in Hindi. So if you want that I should do the case laws in Hindi English mix, let me know. But this video is specifically in English. So I'm gonna start with law of contracts first, and the first topic we are covering in law of contracts is offer and acceptance. The very first case law will be Boulton versus Jones. So Boulton versus Jones is a case of 1857. In this, the defendant Jones was a very regular customer of a person named Brocklehurst. So he sent a written order that he wants specific things from him again. Now, he did not know the fact that Brocklehurst already sold his business to a person named Boulton. When Boulton got in charge of all those goods, he sent all the required goods to Jonas. And the thing happened that when Jonas got to know that he did not do the actually required contract with Brocklehurst, he said that the contract is void because of the mistake. The mistake happened because he wanted to do contract with Brocklehurst and not Boulton. Now, when this case goes to the court, the question was, is this contract void because there was a mistake of circumstances? So the answer, the judgment exactly came was, yes, it is a void contract, because two things are very important in this case. Is that consensus ad idem maxim, if you know, it's meeting of minds, that all the parties should know all the circumstances of the contract. So first thing was that, and second thing was that the party should know who he is going in contract with. If he has a wrong idea that the person who he is doing the contract with is someone else, the contract can be void because there is a mistake of fact there. So yeah, the case was in favor of Jonas and the contract was void. The second case is TINN versus HOFFMAN. This case is of 1873. The facts of the case goes like this. So HOFFMAN sends a letter, a postcard to TINN that he wants iron of around 800 tons with 69 rupees per ton. Now at the same time, TINN also sends a postcard, a letter for invitation that he also wants to send the iron at the same price, at the same circumstances. So both of these letters were made. In the HOFFMAN's letter, it was specified that he wants the acceptance through a postcard only, through letters only. Now, when this case goes to the court, there are two questions that arises in mind of the court. First of all, was there a valid contract that took place? And second, if there is specified mode of communication in a letter or an invitation to offer for acceptance, is it valid if they send acceptation through another means of communication? So the court declared that the answer of the first is there was no valid contract, because a contract needs offer and acceptance, but there was no acceptance. There was a cross offer that happened. So basically there are different types of offers, right? So cross offer is what happened in this case. They both sent the same circumstantial offer to each other without knowing the fact that they sent it to each other with the same circumstances, which is cross offer. But there's a difference between cross offer offer and counter offer, and I'll tell you the difference about counter offer in some other case or at the end of this video. But yeah, so this case is of cross offer and there was no acceptance. That's why this case was not a contract. The whole thing was not a contract, not a valid contract. And the second question was, if there is a specified mode of communication, do they have to be doing the acceptance in the same way? For answer to this, according to this case, it was said that if the acceptance was sent by telegram or email, which was a faster mode of communication, then it would have been also been accepted. The acceptance would have also been accepted by the jury, but there was no acceptance in general. But they just said in this case that it is not required to send them with through the same mode of communication. It is implied in the contract, but in most of the cases that I know of, it is that if you have implied that they want acceptance in certain way, they have to get it in certain way. But in this case, it was not like that. The next case is HYDE versus French of 1840. Now this case can be a little bit confusing in terms of who sent the letter to whom with what, but it's very easy, so I'm gonna try and explain it slowly, okay? In this case, Mr. Wrench is the defendant. He tries to sell a property that he owns, which is a farm, to Mr. Hyde. First offer was of pounds 1200, that is 1200. When he sends the letter, Mr. Hyde declines that he does not want to buy the farm. Mr. Wrench again sends a letter that he sends an offer that he wants to sell it at 1000 pounds. What Mr. Hyde does in this case is, he does not decline, but he sends a counter offer that he wants to buy it at 950 pounds. Mr. Wrench declines that he does not want to sell it at 950 pounds. Now Mr. Wrench sends this letter, and then now Mr. Hyde says that he wants to buy at 1000 pounds. That offer which was valid a moment ago, that was offered by Mr. Wrench, that he wants to sell it 1000 pounds. Now after the counter offer, Mr. Hyde wants to accept that offer. But Mr. Wrench says that now he does not even want to sell his farm at 1000 pounds. This case goes to the court. In this, the question was there a contract, and did Mr. Wrench back out from the contract he made? The court said that there was no valid contract because there was a counter offer which was made. Counter offer nullifies the offer which was made previously, just before that. So the offer which Mr. Wrench made of selling the farm at 1000 pounds was nullified when the counter offer was made by Mr. Hyde to buy it at pounds 950. So basically there was no contract and Mr. Wrench was free to go from this contract. So the difference between cross offer and counter offer, which I was gonna explain, I will explain it to you right now. We saw TINN versus HOFFMAN, that was cross offer. Cross offer is basically when two people simultaneously send same kind of offer to each other and there is no acceptance. Counter offer is when one offer is sent to a person. In the return, he does not accept or decline the offer, but he sends a request of same offer with some different circumstances. So at the same time, he is declining the offer, and the offer which was made at the first time is also nullified. Okay, so this case was a bit confusing. I hope that you guys did understand it. If not, I can try and make Hindi versions of this as well, so you can understand it better and I can explain it to you better.